Hey there guys, this is JohnnyBoyJohn bringing you a sneak peek of the newest champion to join League of Legends, Zyra. So without further ado, I'm going to jump into a game and show you what her abilities do and what you can kind of do with her. So starting off, let's look at over a couple of her abilities and her passive. Her passive is Rise of the Thorns. Upon death, Zyra returns to her plant form. After 2 seconds, she can press any ability to fire a Vengeful Thorn, dealing 174 true damage to each enemy it strikes, lasting 8 seconds. Q is Deadly Bloom. Thorns shoot from the ground, dealing 75 magic damage to enemies within the area. Rampant Growth. If Deadly Bloom hits a seed, a Thorn Spitter grows, dealing 44 magic damage. Lasts 10 seconds. W. Rampant Growth. A passive grants 4% cooldown reduction. An active ability that plants a seed lasting 30 seconds. If an enemy champion steps on a seed, it will be destroyed, but they will be revealed for 2 seconds. Zyra stores a seed every 13.8 seconds, with a maximum of 2 seed stores, 4 seeds planted. With Rampant Growth, you can cast spells on the seeds to grow plants. Plant damage is based on Zyra's level. Extra plants striking the same target deal 25% less damage. Zyra's E, Grasping Roots, sends forward vines, dealing 60 magic damage and rooting enemies for 0.75 seconds. If Grasping Roots hits a seed, a Vine Lasher grows, dealing 44 magic damage and slowing the enemies by 30% for 2 seconds, lasting 10 seconds. Zyra's ultimate, Strangle Thorn, summons the Fury of Nature, growing a twisted thicket at target location, which deals 200 magic damage to all enemies in the area as it expands. After 2 seconds, the vines snap upward, knocking enemies into the air. We're going to walk into lane on the new ARAM map. We're going to give some of her abilities a go. Looking with lane, she has a very snappy walk animation. We're going to give her auto attacks to try, see what it's like. She's a very fast, very reactive auto attack animation, very smooth. If you're better than I am at last hitting, it would in fact make last hitting very easy, as you can see once I start paying attention. But enough of that, let's try some of her. Let's try out Deadly Bloom. That's pretty neat. Let's try throwing out a seed. Oh, look at that. Okay, well, Deadly Bloom some minions again. And, let's try Grasping Roots now. We'll try throwing a plant at it. Oh dang, look at that thing. We'll try the same thing with her Q. As you can see, the plants seem to have a ward-like bar at the top that shows how long they last, showing that they only last a few seconds. Otherwise though, she has pretty short cooldowns to show that they give sight. We'll just toss that one out again. Let's see, I chose the new ARAM map because it lets us see, you level up nice and fast, you don't have to worry about mana regeneration, everything's kind of easier to deal with. Now that there's not 5 of us, you can see that we actually level up fairly fast, all things considered. You can see her E makes it. It's an excellent tool for escaping ganks. It has a long range, travels very fast, has a snare. All you have to do is see the jungler run into lane. Give him a stop, and now we just got our ultimate. So let's walk behind the tower and find the enemy creeps, and we'll give it a go. In lane, Zyra's E into a Q with a few auto attacks is free and easy harass on your lane opponent. You can use this to slowly whittle them down and set them up for a kill. At level 6 and up, your bursts and crowd control are high enough to catch most people off guard, so use this to your advantage. As you see, when Nast comes into lane, I throw a W into an E and a Q, followed by my ult and ignite to ensure the kill. When getting yourself blue buff, make sure to have your Rampant Growth up, as this allows you to get it done very quickly. Simply throw out 2 of your pods and hit them with a Q. This hits the lizard and both of them at the same time, which procs 2 Thorn Lashes. These 2 combined with your auto attacks and some of your abilities will take down blue very quickly and cause leaving you with almost no health lost to it. Be sure to ward your river entrances with your W in order to constantly have sight of where your enemy jungler is, or in certain cases, your lane opponent. For Zyra, look to build her as your average AP mid-champion, going Sorcerer's Shoes and Doran's Rings for damage and sustain in lane, followed closely after by either Rod of Ages, an early Death Cap, or Rylai's Crystal Scepter. From there, if you see your opponents building Magic Resist, build a Void Staff, into Zanya's Hourglass as your defensive items to carry you into late game. As for masteries, build her as your standard 2109 AP masteries, taking 21 points in offense for damage and 9 points in utility for sustain and lane. For runes, I would build magic penetration reds, scaling health per level yellows, and scaling AP per level blues with AP quintessences. When looking to level up your abilities, I level Q first, followed by E, then W with points in your ultimate whenever possible. I level Q for poke and damage, E for its utility and setting up for combinations, and W for its ability to grant you sight of your jungle and keep you safe while laning. On her I run Flash Ignite to help you escape while setting you up for kills in lane. So now with that done, let's go ahead back to base and take a look at some of her jokes, her animations, and her dances, and we'll see what we think about her.
Such a busy world. Wait until my seeds take root. Take careful steps. Come close. No place is safe while I'm free. This land is mine. Where are your friends? Mine are all around. Our seasons are reversed. My spring, your fall. Just a hand's flow. Venture off the beach.
Has been slain.
Anyway guys, that's been Zyra, The Rise of Thorns, brought to you by myself, JohnnyBoyJohn, aka in-game Miss Shun. Thanks for watching, and I hope it was just as fun for you to watch as it was not for me to make it. Have a nice night. As you can see, when Nasus comes in, I throw a W into E for procs. On her, I run Flash Ignite to help you escape while setting you up for kills in lane as you with point E later to give you both utility and extra and set you up for burst. I take Q first. I take Q for